ILL is a first-person shooter survival horror game that was announced in 2021 with an amazing gameplay trailer with brutal scenes. Along the years, they released some new trailers, but nothing really big. But in the Summer Games Fest, a new trailer of the game was announced, and with it, the hype for the game came back. A game that's even hard to believe it's real, amazing photorealistic graphics, with realistic physics and gameplay, with some of the most frightening creatures ever seen in a video game. So let's take a look at the rest of this amazing gameplay showcase.
You there, Mike? I made my way in. Found some sort of administrative room. It's a total mess here.
Shit. They were really rushing out of there, weren't they? Alright, head to the dome. It might be your only way down.
A realistic first-person action horror game that takes you into a dark fort overtaken by a mysterious entity. Unpredictable monsters, a visceral dismemberment system, and realistic physics create an atmosphere of relentless terror. The game immerses you in its tense narrative that unfolds at a huge research fort. A mysterious source of evil and the horrific aberrations it generates stand in the way of the main character saving what's most precious. ILL makes you feel every second of your struggle for survival. Enemies are unpredictable, and the realistic physics make the environment not just a backdrop, but an active part of the gameplay, including when solving puzzles. Your actions can affect the monster's behavior and trigger unexpected reactions. They react to their surroundings on impulse and exhibit disturbingly human-like reflexes. The game promises to be a new era for horror games, with impressive quality level in all aspects, that even makes many people wonder if it's really a game or not. But we'll just know that when the game is finally out. You'll feel the weight of every weapon in your hands with elaborate animations that reflect its unique physical properties. Accuracy alone isn't enough. You'll have to check your diverse arsenal for defects, modify your weapons, and upgrade them. Strategic inventory management is crucial to your survival. Your ability to create an item could determine the outcome of the battle. It's one of those games for players that are tired of horror games for kids. This one looks like an adult horror game, such as Kojima's Silent Hills would be. In a different way, of course, but brutal and relentless. I could even say that this is the most impressive horror video of games I've ever seen. Even reminds me of that game called Agony. That seemed disturbing, but in the releasement, disappointed everyone, being a weak game. So if this one delivers all it promises, it'll be one of the best horror games ever released, and will be remembered just like many indie games that made history. The studio working in the game is Team Clout, and the studio Mundfish Entertainment is also supporting their project. Mundfish is the studio of Atomic Heart, that also announced Atomic Heart 2, and The Cube, a multiplayer experience in the universe of Atomic Heart. Isla was in the start only confirmed for PC, but in the last trailers, it was also confirmed that it's coming out to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. So you console player and also fan of horror games, you'll be able to play this game in the comfort of your couch. Despite it all, the game got no release date yet, but expected to be released till the end of 2026, but it's not totally confirmed. Well, this was the gameplay video of ILL, everything we've seen of the game so far. Hope you liked. Click on the like button, subscribe for more, and leave your comments. Do you think it'll be as good as it looks? Or it'll be just another deception? Let me know it. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.